What's up, guys? Today we are talking about the hottest and the latest news and the rumor in the market, the SPAC Gores Guggenheim, ticker symbol GGPI, where Polestar, the electric vehicle company, is in merger talks with GGPI. Before we start, as a standard disclaimer, I'm not a CPA, legal or financial advisor. This channel is for entertainment and education purpose only. You should do your own research. Let's talk about the GGPI talks with Polestar. On July 8th, Bloomberg dropped an article saying Volvo-backed Polestar is in SPAC merger talks with Gores Guggenheim. The transaction could value electric car maker at $25 billion. Volvo-backed Polestar is in direct competition with Tesla and Lucid Motors. Polestar, the electric car maker controlled by Volvo AB and its owner GELYY Holding Group Corporation, is in talk to go public through a merger with Gores Guggenheim Inc., a black check firm, according to the people with knowledge of this matter. Gores Guggenheim rose as much as 7.7% on this news and rumor. A transaction may value the combined company at around $25 billion. The people said no deal has been reached and it's possible terms could change or that talks falls apart. Jennifer K. Von Chow, a Gores Guggenheim representative and a Polestar spokesperson, declined to comment. None of these two have confirmed the news or a rumor. Gothenburg, Sweden-based Polestar, led by Chief Executive Officer Thomas Langenlath, is a rival to Tesla and EV maker Lucid Motors. It had been exploring options for going public as early as this year, Bloomberg News reported in March. The company's second vehicle and first all-electric car, the Polestar 2, started production in March at GELYY's plant in Luqiao, China. In September, the automaker said it would put another car, the Polestar Precept, into production. That vehicle interiors will made out of recycled PET bottles and cork vinyl as well as reclaimed fishing nets. Last month, the company said the Polestar 3, an SUV, will build in Ridgeville, South Carolina, in a plant opened by Volvo Cars in 2018. Production in the USA makes procurement more efficient, reduces the delivery times, and will even have a positive impact on the price of the Polestar 3 SUV, Polestar Chief Operating Officer Dennis Nobilis said at the time. Gores Guggenheim, led by Chairman Alex Gores and CEO Mark Stone, is sponsored by affiliates of Gores Group and Guggenheim Capital. It raised $800 million in a March initial public offering. The company's shares rose about 5.3% to $10.25. On the day in New York Stock Exchange, they climbed to high as $10.48. The Polestar 3 will be manufactured in the USA. The company said wherever the best facilities and knowledge are to enable us to usher in a more sustainable electric future, that's where we will be, which is why Polestar 3 will be manufactured in the USA. As I mentioned before, that Polestar 3 will be built in Ridgeville, South Carolina, opened by Volvo Cars in 2018. Use of this facility is one of the major advantages of having family ties with both Volvo and GELYY Holding. Polestar 3 is an aerodynamic SUV showcasing the next evolution of Polestar's design language and the native Android automotive operating system, first debuted in Polestar 2. Polestar's COO Dennis Nobilis also said that production in the USA makes procurement more efficient, reduces the delivery times, and will even have a positive impact on the price of Polestar 3 SUV. And given that America is one of the two largest single market for electric vehicles, the other being China, where Polestar 3 will also be produced, it will no longer be relegated to export market status when it comes to Polestar. Polestar 3 will be built in America for our American customers, said by the Chief Executive Officer Thomas Langenlath. Let's look into one of the interesting articles from WCCFest.com, written by Rohel Saleem. With the 2020 revenue of over $600 million and compelling product portfolio, the EV manufacturer Polestar is a definitive buy should it merge with the SPAC Gores Guggenheim GGPI. So it's definitely a buy based on the facts, and if this rumor comes true. The author of this article also did a refresher saying that Polestar is currently retailing two cars, the hybrid Polestar 1 that costs over $150,000 and the all-electric Polestar 2 that starts retailing at $59,900 and boasts of the range of around 260 miles. In addition, the Polestar 3 SUV and the Polestar Precept, a Tesla Model S competitor, are currently in the prototype phase. The company is currently manufacturing its vehicles in GELYY-owned facilities in China. However, the Polestar would be produced in Volvo's Ridgeville, South Carolina facility in the USA. Polestar also aims to be the sustainability centric. For instance, the Polestar Precept would feature an interior built from environmental friendly materials including the recycled PET bottles, reclaimed fishing nets, and recycled cork vinyls. Additionally, the EV manufacturer aims to reduce the weight of the interior components by 50% and reduce the plastic content by 80% via utilization of a flex-based composite developed by Beacom. Moreover, the Polestar is currently the only EV manufacturer in the world that utilizes the blockchain trace cobalt, thereby precluding the possibility of any artisanal cobalt entering its supply chain. In another important feature, the company has been improving the features in the Polestar 2 via OTA updates since December 2020. As far as this company financials are concerned, the company earned MSEC 5,540 million, which translates into 645 million in revenue in 2020, registering a growth of over 600% relative to the 2019 top line figures. So these figures are all impressive, for the Polestar's revenue growth. By taking these revenue figures into the account, the EV manufacturer is expected to be valued around $25 billion if its merger with the SPAC Gores Guggenheim materializes. This means that the company would be valued at around 38x its 2020 revenue. For reference, Tesla is currently trading at 19.96x its 2020 revenue. Nonetheless, given that Polestar is just entering into the aggressive growth phase, a rich valuation multiple is to be expected given the hype and given the fact that they're gonna manufacture the Polestar 3, the SUV, in the United States. Polestar already has a partnership with ChargePoint. As you know, ChargePoint is a world leading electric vehicle charging network with more than 100,000 public charging locations in North America. As you know, they design, they build, they support all the technology that powers the network, from charging station hardware to the energy management software to a mobile app. So this is a great partnership between Polestar and Charging Point. So guys, if this rumor comes true, I think it's gonna be a great SPAC and it's gonna be a great competitor to Tesla and Lucid Motors. In my opinion, it's going to be a healthy competition between these three giants. Polestar has established themselves in Europe and in China. They already have two products, Polestar 1 and Polestar 2. So for them, entering in the US market not going to be much difficult. They are already has a manufacturer. So right now I don't have any position, but I will be looking to open a position tomorrow morning, Monday the 12th of July. All right guys, let me know what you think. If you have a position, what's your entry point and GGPI. Talk to you soon. Thanks so much.